Tracy here, welcome back to my channel. So, something's up, something's different. Number one, I got bundles installed. We're gonna talk about that in that video. I'm also in a different environment. I'm visiting my mom in Toronto, which is why I was able to get my hair done by the person who did my hair. Her name is Tracy at House of Elite. I'm gonna link all her information down below as well as in the video. But while you're down there in the description bar, you might as well just hit that subscribe button too. While you're there, stop playing games, click it, and let's get into this video. It's a little dark. Sorry guys, I'm in my car. But I thought I'd just film the introduction part to this before the appointment, just because that just makes a little bit of sense. So today I'm getting a frontal installed. This is going to be done by, I want to say, one of like Toronto and Brampton's like best rated hairstylists. I don't usually Google things, but like I'll insert any reviews I can find here. I'll also insert her Instagram, and that is Tracy from House of Elite. I've been to Tracy before. Tracy usually deals with my natural hair, so I usually go for her for my like silk presses, to do treatments, trims, all of that. But living in Ottawa, it's a bit difficult to obviously come and see her. And I'm one of those people, once I find a person, I do not navigate away from that person at all. I have attachment issues. I don't like separation. So she's always like, yeah, go to someone else. Just make sure you get your trims in. And I'm that stubborn person that's like, no, you have to do it. So today I'm getting a frontal installed. I've never gotten a frontal installed. I did a lot of wigs. Obviously, you guys know I deal with wigs. But a frontal installation just wasn't something that when it first started popping off, I was interested in. The weave part of it, I haven't gotten done in like, I want to say I haven't had a weave in like 6 years. I was wearing weaves in high school because my cousin did hair, but then he got out of my price range and I was like, no, it's never happening. And then now I just picked Tracy over my cousin because she does a lot of like treatments and stuff for the natural hair. So I rather her actually treat my hair, braid it up, and then install the frontal. I just stopped at a certain point because my edges were so weak. And at that time, a frontal was weird to me. Like I didn't know what it was about. And yeah, this was probably like when I was doing weaves, the last time I did a weave specifically. I remember I was in like first year university. So I had to have been at least 19. Yeah, like 1920, which is why I'm saying roughly 6 years. And I remember the last weave I got, I remember the hair it was Cambodian wet and wavy, and I dyed it blonde. And if I can find a picture somewhere, I'll put it in here too. But I remember that hair, and I was like, that was my last one because I was also doing leave out because I couldn't figure out a way. It was a curly hair and I couldn't figure out a way to keep it all in. And the frontals, the ones that I was seeing, were looking a little crazy. So then I stopped weaves and started getting into wigs, and then I really started focusing on my natural hair specifically and just making sure that my hair itself was okay, because I was realizing it wasn't, and it wasn't growing. So I'm like, I can't do this all the time. So got into wigs, and the rest is history. So Tracy, I'll just kind of give you how she's set up. So what you do is you text her, you know, your preferred appointment time and day, and then she will like send you back some information pricing wise and things like that. So I had texted Tracy a while ago and I had asked her like how much it would be. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it, but I was just kind of like, do you have anything available? I'm like, at least I know I need to get my hair trimmed and treated, but like I didn't know I wanted to do a whole weave and frontal. But then as I thought about the fact that Caravana is coming up in 2 weeks and like the timing of it all, I was like, you know what, I might as well just get something where my hair is not gonna have to be dealt with at all. So she let me know that if it was a frontal wig, it would cost $120 for it to be installed, and if it's a frontal with bundles, it's $200. And then she asked for a deposit. So for a frontal installation with bundles, it's $200 and the deposit is $100. I think that's pretty reasonable because a lot of people that I saw installing frontals on the internet, they usually range about $80 to $90. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm getting a trim, treatment, and the frontal installation. So I think that that's pretty fair. Then she confirmed my time and my appointment. She let me know that I'm booked. So then she sends me her address and she sends me like a paragraph with like all the instructions. A wash and treatment accompanies every service. No need to wash your own hair. Please start drenching your hair from the day you booked your appointment. And this is something I've already talked to you guys about on my channel. She really got me into drenching my hair. So my hair right now is drenched. I wish I had a bag, but I'm at my mom's and apparently my mom doesn't like plastic bags. I don't know. Good for you, mom, if you're trying to protect the environment, but I needed something to cover my head with and I do not have it. So it's not going to be as drenched as she might like it, but we did that, and that's just with a regular any like conditioner that's kind of moisturizing and hydrating. You just kind of keep putting it in your hair and just leave it in your hair. Let the product sit in your hair. This should be done days before your appointment. It's imperative, especially for a silk press, and especially if you have dry hair. Cash is the only method of payment. Thank you, Tracy. Then she says the frontal has to be dropped off the week before so it can be customized for your appointment. Again, another thing I appreciate, because when I was getting into frontals, I was not sure, and a lot of them were looking crazy, but I really think that this is an important thing that she does and that she requests. You drop it off, and I did that as soon as I got into town, because I had the hair shipped here, so my mom had gotten it a couple days before, and then as soon as I got it, I picked it up and I went straight to her house and I dropped it off, and she will customize it to you. It's obviously not going to be customized exactly to my hairline until she puts it on my head. She doesn't measure anything, she doesn't ask anything like that, but she does ask that it be customized, and by that could be just the basic bleaching of knots and plucking that she might be doing, and even that, it's better that I don't have to do it because I'm not a professional and I don't want her to install something that I'm necessarily bleached and plucked, because she should be able to do that and make it look the absolute best that she can make it look. So the hair is by Ali Pearl Hair. This is my first time trying them, but obviously I think we all know Ali Pearl. We know that they're good because so many people review them, but I've never tried them. Oh, this fell out, but like we can see her. She's cute. The hair feels incredibly soft. Again, the lengths are 24, 22, and 20, and my frontal is 18. So this should be exciting. I also went as long as 24 because it is curly. Sometimes I don't know how people are measuring their hair. So they might say 24 is the stretched length. So it might not be 24 inches right now. So if the stretch length is 24, the curly length is probably like 18. So I went a bit longer, but overall I'm excited. I feel like I've been rambling. So we're gonna go into this appointment, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm really, really ready, and I think it'll be cute. So let's do this. So this was after Tracy has washed out the conditioner. This is actually during the treatment process, and she's washed my hair. So like I said in the intro, a wash, trim, and treatment comes with every single service that Tracy provides. So this is just her trimming my hair after the treatment. So Tracy has been doing hair since 2005 when she finished hair school. She's actually been working on her own since 2010, and her most popular services are her silk presses. I'll insert some clips right now just so you can see the quality of work that she does. But honestly, working with her was a blast. She's super professional, she's really efficient, and she's great with her appointment systems. I honestly had no problems during this entire process. And she's reputable. Like I said, she's been doing hair since 2005, so I think that really shows in her craft. Bam! It's huge. She asked me if I wanted to use all the hair, and maybe I should have said no, because I didn't realize or account for it, like, depuffing. Why are you so fast? People are busy. Yes, because you did this gorgeous nonsense.
Okay, gorgeous.
It's not about being gorgeous. It's about finishing.
To compliment the hair look good.
Thank you. And you said I was gonna look old.
Well, it still look more mature, but it looks good.
My mom wants me to look 7 for the rest of my life. But yeah, this is her handy dandy work. It looks really, really good. Let's get in there. So I'm gonna go and film kind of like an ending to this whole thing, and my makeup will be done, but this is how it looks the day of. It looked much better when it was like wet, but now it's like huge and puffy. But I'm still super happy with it. She did a really good job. So Tracy was great. I loved the appointment. She's hilarious, so I was thoroughly entertained. It wasn't like awkward. I hate when I go to a salon and I'm just like sitting there like, This girl's doing my hair is not to talk about. But she's also not like super overly chatty and like in your face. Like if the conversation comes up, it's comfortable, super, super comfortable. She talked a lot during the appointment about drenching my hair. But obviously like before frontal, after frontal installation, but obviously during it's not possible. So she recommends that you don't do back-to-back installs. Once you take out this hair, you need to give your hair a chance to breathe. So you're gonna start the drenching process all over again and conditioning your hair, conditioning your hair, conditioning your hair. I should be leaving it in braids after I take this out and drenching the hair daily. So be ready for that. She also recommended that I maybe look into getting a wig prepared from now, something that's easy to slide on and slide off so that I can drench my hair as much as possible once this comes out. She said it should be taken out around 6 to 8 weeks. Obviously the glue and all that stuff does not hold for 6 to 8 weeks. It's just not how a frontal works, but it will probably hold for the majority of the time. She said if I see any lifting, just get some Got To Be Freeze blasting spray, which I have, I just didn't bring with me. Just spray it and tie it down like before I like go in the shower or something, and by the time I come out of the shower and I'm fully dressed, it should be set properly. One thing I did want to talk about as well, she washed all my hair, which I super appreciate because I had the hair shipped to my mom's house. The bundles I should have washed on my own time, but I hate washing bundles because I can't, like before traveling or doing something, because you can't wrap them up the same way, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I didn't want to wash them and then have to give her like this mishmash of hair. So I kept them packaged and she made sure to wash them before she installed them into my head, which I seriously appreciated because I'm one of those people that I'm like, the hair needs to wash. The hair has traveled. Even if the vendor says they've washed it, I'm one of those people that's like, no, I also need to wash it. It's not okay. Before it goes in my head, it needs to be washed straight up. The process was really, really quick. My appointment was at 11 and I got there maybe a couple minutes to 11 and she was ready to go right away. And I was out of there, I wanna say like 1:30, 1:45, because I had gotten somewhere by 2 o'clock and I forgot to check the time and I was like, oh, it's 2 o'clock and I was already out. So that's 3 hours, which is really good. Like I said, I read her rules and regulations already. I love that because that means I was able to get in and out in no time, something that shouldn't take a lot of time, didn't take a lot of time, and she scheduled accordingly so that she wasn't distracted or running around doing other clients or doing other things. She knew what she had to do. She said to maintain the hair, she's like, just get a spray bottle with conditioner and water and spray it every day. And I did that this morning and I think it looks really, really good. I always have a problem with curly hair, usually drying out or not maintaining its curl. Like it gets like this weird curl, but this hair actually looks like super, super beautiful and like natural, which I really, really like. And the conditioner just kind of like bump the curls back. The whole experience with her was really, really good. I'd give her like 5 stars out of 5 stars. The hair is beautiful, so I definitely will be ordering from Ali Pearl Hair again. Like expensive, but 1000% worth it. Thanks so much for watching that video, guys. Be sure to like it if you did like it. Comment down below if you have any questions for myself or for Tracy. And lastly, subscribe to me. It means so much to me, and I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.